it's just a decision I've just made. Really. Well, so is there a real possibility that if you win, this might be the last year we see you at the Crucible?
And, I said I might. I've weighed up a lot of things. I've got a long time off from the summer. I'll have at least 6 months off anyway, and then we'll address the situation. But you know what? It's been coming a long time. I've had a lot of thinking about it, and we'll see what happens. But I can't think of any better way to go out than winning, being world champion, and not ever playing again. Ha ha.
Very interesting, that. I think if I was going to talk about retiring, I think I'd like to win the world title and then talk about it. Because if he wins this year, he's quite capable of going on and equaling the gentleman sitting next to me's record. Because he has got 7 world titles in him, if he puts his mind to it, Stephen.
Yeah, I said that to John this afternoon. It's all about if he wants to do it, he's more than capable. As far as I'm concerned, he's the best player ever to lift a cue. Matt, if you're not enjoying yourself, you don't play.
Yeah, that's the only reason to retire, if you're not enjoying it out there. But this year, he certainly has. Can he find the path if he pots this red? Well, I thought he was going to get away with that, but the red has come back up the table.
One.
Pink and black out of the game at the moment. Could have played that a little better. He wanted to be further up the table to take this red, get nicely on the blue, and then into the pink and reds. That was his plan, but he's left himself rather awkward on this red to the right corner.
Yeah, you just heard Ali say shot to himself, good shot, so he's not happy with that. He had a lot of room for error there. There's a slight chance of a cannon on the red to the right of the black here, but he's didn't seem to fancy that. Thought the shot looked on myself there.
On a card to 3.
Didn't quite, as I mentioned, get on that red as he intended, to go up for the blue and then split the pink and reds up. Always a bit of a bonus when you, well, I thought it was in behind the green, so no problem for Ali to return the safety shot. You always get a terrific round of applause when you finish tight up against the colour, but you're playing to leave the white on the cushion, Stephen, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a little bonus really when you manage the snooker. Your first priority when playing safe is, as you say, to get as close to that bulk cushion as possible. This is awkward cueing. You're aiming down something you can put a little bit more side on than you mean. And this also looks a great pace in the cue ball.
a little bit like the opening frame of this final, which lasted nearly 27 minutes, and balls went a little awkward. There's some very good tactical play. We've had a few frames like that where the balls have finished up in awkward positions, and it's been fascinating because we've seen the frames with one visit. It's good all-round match snooker we've been seeing so far in this final. And there's another one, another good shot. He's just looking to see if those two are a possible plan. He'd have to knock another one onto those two, which is the one he'll play safe off. So the one just on the other side of the black, he'd be playing off that, knock it onto those two reds. You never know. Be a safety shot also, but in fact he didn't hit the other two reds, but I'll settle for that. The fact he hit the red, the pot, is no use to Ronnie. He's near the cushion. There's no colour available. So, I mean, the brown would be a nice target, but he's just looking to see if he could possibly swing the white round behind the brown. Got to be careful with the blue though on the way back. It's going to go tight up behind the green. He's played 3 or 4 of these escape shots where he's come off 2 cushions and flicked a red and got back up the table. And it's amazing the amount of times he gets it. It's so difficult to judge this shot. He's done it again. He has done it again. I'm going to have to say, of all the players I've seen, I've never seen anybody that judges that shot so well, Stephen.
It's a fantastic shot.
Your fellow countryman might lose his title, Alan McManus, because Ali Carter, the way he judged those angles for that escape's superb.
Yeah, you have to trust the cushions as well, how they're going to react when you put the side on, but it was a fantastic shot. Not played this one so well. Nice kiss in the green.
Yeah, it's getting very messy, this table. Never get 2 frames of snooker the same. The balls always seem to go different every single frame. Well, he's got a pot, but okay, the yellow going near the pocket helps a little bit, but where's he going to get the cue ball to here? If he avoids that cannon on the red, he's going to career into the reds near the black. Oh, he's flicked the red. He'll take that one. That's amazing how he's caught the red and got all the way around the table.
Yeah, I'd be absolutely delighted with that result. As you say, there was no path back. I think he was just the pot was easy. He was just going to career into reds and hopefully be in something. Obviously, the yellow's near the pocket.
Has he got the angle here to pop the yellow and just nudge the pink and red, Stephen?
I don't think he'll be playing that shot. You're getting very attacking in your old age, Dennis.
Well, I'm just thinking if he can get that pink into play. I don't think the red next to the pink's available. But it was one of those shots, if he had the angle to play the cannon, he'd got the red over the left corner pocket. It all depends whether that pink and red are potable, or at least one of them is available.
4.
See, the pink might just go in the middle pocket if you could get this side of it. He's going to get the green back on its spot now.
Well, he's had an absolutely huge bounce off the top cushion there. That kilo is going to be nowhere near there. Watch how quickly this cue ball accelerates off the top cushion here. It's almost like there was no cloth on it.
Yeah, underneath the cloth there, you've got rubber on the cushions, and that's what causes the ball to bounce. Some of the holiday camps I used to play at, the cushions were there just to stop the ball from falling on the floor, Stephen. They were that bad.
Yeah, you normally find if there's a bit of chalk on the cushion, and if the cue ball hits that exact point, it doesn't grip, doesn't get a chance to grip the cushion, and it accelerates.
Just starting to open up a little bit. Pink and blue now in the open, but the black, well, it's surrounded with reds.